Okay, I wanted to give you a quick, or maybe not so quick, update on what's been going on in our lives. As you know, the U.S. has this tax rule that requires that every 5 years we're in the U.S. for 6 months or we lose our Social Security completely. So we moved in July, mid July, to Northwest Austin. We're here until January for our 6 months. We're renting an apartment in Northwest Austin. And so we are here, and yesterday we had a big event in our life. We took Cade to university and dropped off, got him set up in the dorm. He's going to St. George's University, about 45 minutes down the road. So not the total goodbye that a lot of other parents have when they drop their kid off at university, but a big deal for us, a big transition. And the cool thing is, we saw a little, we'd say, kind of God showing up in little simple kind of ways. You might consider them kind of crazy or kind of insignificant ways. For us, they made a difference. One of the cool things was one of the first students he met standing in line to get his key for his dorm room was a Brazilian student. She's there too for the first time. We met her and her mom. Mom didn't speak any English, so we got to spend time helping them, talking through some things. Suzanne and I got to end up meeting them in the store and got to give them a ride back to the dorm and help them get established with some things and order some things on Amazon for him. But for Caden, this girl actually ends up living across the hall from him. It's just kind of fun to have somebody he can speak Portuguese with and a little bit of taste of home. The other kind of silly, cool thing we thought was there's this palace that we always drive by because Lisbon got tons of palaces, but we always drive by it on the way to Cade's school. And he was remarking in July before we left, he's like, I'm going to miss seeing that palace every day on the way to school. And he goes to get his key, and the computer screen there in the office of the dorm where he's living has this giant picture of that palace. So it's kind of fun. We joked with him. We said, now you get to see that palace every day when you leave to go to class. You get to pass by that palace again. So it's kind of a little taste of home there, a little fun thing. The other big news for us is Judson started 11th grade and Laney started 8th grade at schools here, local public schools, which are great schools. But it's their first time, Judson's first time since kindergarten in a U.S. school. Laney's first time ever in a U.S. school. So a little nerve-wracking. Laney going into, as you can imagine, going into 8th grade. 8th grade is never pleasant for anybody. Her dream has always been to take a yellow school bus. She got to realize and live out that dream today. Unfortunately, that school bus was late. So now she gets to be the new kid walking into 8th grade late. So we're praying for that. Judson's playing on the local football team for the school. So he already knows some kids. And that's good because Lane doesn't know anybody there at the school. Judd already knows some kids, and he's realized his dream of playing American football, which is kind of fun that both kids have kind of living out a dream of theirs, so to speak. But we would appreciate your prayers. We're a little nervous for him. We're anxious to hear how this day goes and how this week goes. And we would appreciate your prayers for him. We think our kids are incredibly courageous just to walk into new situations like that and be the totally new kids and just have to endure awkward and uncomfortable and meet people and be the new kids, and especially the other two, the Judd and Laney, the new kids for only 6 months. Laney's like, are people really going to want to be my friend when they find out I'm leaving in January? She's like, maybe I just won't tell them. So anyway, we'd appreciate your prayers and ask that, God goes in front of them and just shows up in incredible ways. Thanks. Bye.